What's up, everybody? We're back.
We're back. And better. No, not back. We're just
We're
back.
bringing
We're not
sexy back.
Yeah! I was going to play like an Undertaker thing. I was sending out little tweets like the return. Just subliminal messages. Look at that. Hats and sunglasses. Sometimes
Hats and sunglasses.
They're tough to work with.
And softball tees.
Yeah, I was trying to subliminally message you into returning because I'm returning. And he's returning. It's WrestleMania week.
Yeah.
And I'm excited.
Oh, God.
And Get Hard. That commercial just made me very happy.
It did.
It was very good.
It made me excited for the piece of trash ending. After the piece of trash ending that we had.
Yikes.
Worst ending I've ever seen.
For WrestleMania
No, just Monday Night Raw in general.
No, wait a second.
Dude, no. That's the worst ending I've ever seen.
Adam Rose has closed out a show or two.
I don't give a damn. Dude, that's the worst. Are you fucking kidding me?
That was bad. Hey.
Are you kidding me?
Hey, do you want this? No, I want it. No, I want it. No, I want it.
But you said I could have it.
I want it.
But
I want it.
Your contract said I could have it.
I want it.
But
okay.
now we don't even want it anymore.
Well, I thought ending, starting. I thought we should start since that was such a great finish.
I guess I'll take it.
It's like a title.
It doesn't even look good on me.
You don't even get to see it.
It doesn't even look good on me. It's not.
You notice how Roman was holding the championship on? He was like,
what?
That?
Yeah, I mean,
he's not ready. He hasn't even, Roman likes to practice his lines in the mirror. He ain't won the title because he would have been in the mirror practicing his title holding.
Exactly.
So he ain't winning.
I got a big dome. I'm just saying. And this doesn't even
break my head, aren't you?
Yeah, it's not even. Not a hat guy.
So
you're the hat guy.
All right. I'm the hat guy. Coolest moment of the night, immediately, off the top of the big dome. Coolest moment of the night.
What, coolest?
No, coolest.
Coolest.
Dopest.
Trillest. Bray Wyatt.
I'm with you.
That was sick.
Bray Wyatt.
Woo! Well,
okay, he's been carrying promos for a month and a half with The Undertaker now?
Without The Undertaker, really.
Yeah, I mean, with The Undertaker, it's in that's
insinuated.
The dude he's been carrying for the past month. By himself with a splash of Undertaker.
By himself. No pillow. No blanket. Holding it down.
So credit to Spencer. He saw this coming, a month and a half ago? You said he's going to transfer his powers in your prediction?
Mm-hmm.
Yo, straight edge is on point. Okay. How'd you see that come? I did not even think of that. That was nice.
Because, man, he's just that guy. He's the only dude that could actually pull that off. And I saw it, and I was like, you know what? Yeah, they're doing it. They have to.
He's tricked everyone twice now.
Twice?
Because the first time, obviously, we thought The Undertaker was coming out, but it was just Bray Wyatt.
Mm-hmm.
And this time, there's been lightning and thunder going on in the arena. And the crowd starts popping. They're like, oh, snap. Is The Undertaker here? Or is there something with The Undertaker? And then he just keeps talking. He's acting like, oh, come on, Undertaker. Come on, dead man. And then all of a sudden he's like, you fools. I have the power now. I'm the one playing with the lights.
See, okay, the initial thought for me making this prediction was the only thing that had my mind on Bray Wyatt doing it is because I was at first I was Sting, but then I was no, because it's only one match that we know of. He's not. We don't even know if he's gonna stick around. You know what I mean? So I was no, can't be Sting, even though it'd be awesome. But Bray Wyatt could be that dude because there's no Wyatt family anymore, and it's not like he's gonna be recruiting for the Wyatt. No, it's done. He's his own dude now. He's Taker 2.0.
He's James Harden, man.
He's Taker
2.0. He left his boys, and now he's
nice beard reference.
Man,
nice
guys
beard
stay
reference.
Together.
Beard guys.
Man, you know how rappers always
look grow
good?
A beard.
rappers always look good because you can't see them. You know, you can't look bad when you're covering 3/4 of your face.
That's true.
That's a good look.
That's true.
I'm gonna be in a club like this. They can't see you. Go like that.
You can't go to a
Bring it
club
down
like
a little
this.
more, like that. Look at that. You can't see
Can't go
anything.
to
I look like Willy Wonka now.
Like, you actually look like Kid Ink. Ha ha ha!
Kid Ink.
Yeah.
How they get Kid Ink though?
I don't even know.
Or Mania. He's kind of big.
And like Rick Rubin too. Like, yeah, he must be producing
I don't even know
the
man.
record. That's cool. Paul Stanley was at ringside in the back for you Kiss fans.
Debo.
I'm not a Kiss fans. Debo, my man, Debo.
That's my seat. That's my jewels.
This
Those are my shoes. Debo was there.
Debo.
I think it was Debo.
was-
Maybe they're filming Friday the 13th.
Yeah. That's actually.
By
not
the
a
way,
bad idea.
shout out to
Shout
Red
out
Bull,
to Red Bull.
official sponsors of the show. So it was WrestleMania season. We had a week where we had some technical difficulties, and then we decided to take a week break, let everything kind of, relax for a little bit and get back at it because
Like, dude,
we're gonna be on fire this week.
We had to recover.
Yeah,
No vitamin water, but we had to recover. So
we were on our Gatorade level 3. Okay,
level 3.
level 3, DEFCON 5 for all you Santa Claus lovers.
Dude,
You know what I'm saying?
it was real. It was real.
I mean, I was getting too hyped. We needed to take off. We need to relax.
Man,
We've been trying to avoid the dirt sheets. We're done with the dirt sheets for this entire week. I don't want to know who wins.
I don't care.
Don't tell us who
I don't
wins.
care until May.
We do not want to know because we want to be fans. This is the week where everybody gets to be a fan. As much as Raw has sucked, you know you're going to get a good show on Sunday.
Mm.
The build-up hasn't been great, but regardless, there's going to be some good matches. And the ladder match especially, one of the main topics of Raw tonight.
It rightfully should be, man. That's huge. That's huge.
I mean, I would say arguably, but who's arguing this? It's got to be the top match on the card if they give it the proper time. You got 4 stars in there.
Yeah.
What are you thinking?
But, dude, how
Sting Triple H?
Bray Taker, Sting, Triple H, how is that not?
The aura of those two is obviously, the build-up has been incredible for those two. The build-up for the ladder match has been trash. But the stars in it, like the match itself, that's going to be hot. That's going to be a Money in the Bank.
No pun intended. But yeah, that's totally
It's going to be
thing.
money.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a thing. That ladder match is gonna be off the charts.
It's going to be
great.
off the hook.
it's on a hook. It's on a hook.
Yeah. So.
We're-
Yeah. No, that match should be hot.
That's how we know we haven't done a video in a long time. Like,
Hey.
there hasn't been an awesome segue yet.
No, but it's
usually
been full
there's
of
like
awesomeness.
segues or
You got your haircut, didn't you? I like it. No, you
I
did.
actually didn't.
Yes, you did.
I totally didn't.
You didn't.
I let it go.
That's why. It's the complete opposite. No, I'm used. That's what I'm used to.
Yep. Just to like
We popping
something
the trunk
different.
on you. Yeah,
Pop the
no, I like
trunk.
it though. I like it.
Pop the trunk.
I'm trying to think of what I can compare it to. I'm not really sure. It's just you.
It's just
Spencer, it's no Brock Lesnar. No more Brock Lesnar.
Oh yeah, I did have a Brock Lesnar. Should probably go back to that.
Yeah. Sometime we got to go to Goodwill this week and get our little $2 costume for WrestleMania.
Yeah, dude, for sure.
Well, it's gonna be some cheap costume, but that's all right. You know, I'll get those $2 bills that you just find randomly. What can I get for this, sir? I still don't know who I'm gonna be. I'm thinking Sting though. I'm gonna leave this here, and then I'm gonna go Sting, get some white face paint.
Roman, you got the beard already.
Come on, though. Sting is so fun. I get to walk around in white face paint all day.
I'm probably just gonna be Dean.
I could be both. I could be Roman for the build up and Sting for the freaking party.
I guess I'll just be Dean.
I don't want to be Roman though, because like he's so funny.
I kind of got the Dean thing.
I mean, I know I like Roman in the ring, but I'm not like a Roman fanboy, so I don't know.
Who's Mike gonna be? Oh, Mike's gonna be Moose.
Is he?
Moose.
I said him and Rajon should have been crime time. I mean, come on. That'd be funny.
Or the PTP.
Or
but then that means, well, I guess Rajon's gonna be gay. Gay John.
That makes sense. Gay Ray.
Gay John. Gay Ray.
Gay.
Hey, Gay Ray.
So all of our guys that are hanging out for WrestleMania this year, we're talking about doing a little dress up and being one of your favorite guys or one of the guys you look like. So I think we're getting a little excited for the whole WrestleMania day. He's off all Sunday. I'm off all Sunday. So we might be broadcasting basically all day.
I get off early as hell on Saturday too.
Sleep over.
It's like
so yeah, we're gonna be broadcasting basically all day. Probably just hype videos, just getting excited. We're gonna be sitting around waiting for like 5 hours. It's gonna be fun.
Just like staring up like TV.
I know. We're gonna be debating for like 5 hours on what's gonna happen, and then none of it will actually happen.
Yeah,
we'll just have to cover every possible thing. We could just knock out like a bunch of videos we were talking about doing too. WrestleMania card.
The Dream WrestleMania card.
The Dream WrestleMania card. If you guys, actually, yeah, we should make that. We should do that Sunday.
We should do an all weekend thing. Like Friday we do videos, cool. Saturday we do videos.
Yeah, I definitely want to do that. This is another thing. We wanted to take these weeks off because we're going to be bringing a whole bunch of stuff to you. This is WrestleMania week, you know. This is the week to be a fan, to be a watcher, a distributor of videos. This is the big week, so we wanted to be ready. We didn't want to overexpose, you know. We wanted to get on our Brock Lesnar stuff and show up once a week, you know. And now we're here all week, just like Brock Lesnar will be. We're here. We gotta film that too. I swear we gotta film that.
We can't spoil it though. No. That never happened. Like, this is Men in Black right now. Just got erased from your mind with Red Bull. Oh shit, I don't have sunglasses.
It's all good. We're filming a show. It's about wrestling.
Oh, the Young Bucks. I love those guys. Yeah.
Uh-oh. We lost them. Young Bucks. I feel like I'm about to fire somebody with this one.
Wow.
Wait, how long have we been on? Oh, not long enough to change heads. Nope.
No, I'm not long enough to change. No.
We're going to be on. We're just going to be sitting here for.
Yeah, right. Wait for WrestleMania, you know?
Yeah, we're just going to be here.
Just
don't move.
Wait for WrestleMania.
Are you guys excited? I'm going to grab my phone and see if anybody's saying anything.
I'm so excited for WrestleMania. Oh my God. Like, I don't even think, because the build-up hasn't done anything for us, but it's just the fact that it's WrestleMania, and it's like air now. It's here.
That show, not that show, that ending was so bad.
That ending was trash. I'm not even going out on a limb. That is the worst WrestleMania. That's the worst Raw ending in the history of Raw endings.
That's rough.
Like, there is nothing out there that you could possibly show me to convince me that that something else is worse. Unless, you know, something happens like Halloween Havoc style where it just like cuts off randomly without. But I mean, that has to be the worst Raw ending. However, the Raw itself was pretty decent because you had like basically all the storylines stuff. Yeah, all the storylines were on tap. Like, it wasn't like a 3-hour filler show.
Yeah.
Which it seems like they've always done. The past 2-3 years, they've always kind of been like this. It's just been a filler show. They just throw in random stuff, random spots that has no meaning whatsoever. We did have one of those tonight, but it ended up having some kind of meaning in the end. But it still didn't make a lot of sense. I don't know.
Hey, shout out to Evan Tablet with the comment. He said thoughts about the tug of war at the end, which we've been
talking about,
implicating. You know,
yeah,
we had a little tug of war for a hat earlier. I thought, you know,
I mean, that hat though,
that sucked. That was stupid. What were they thinking?
I don't know why they would give me this hat.
It was so silly.
I mean, dude, that was the worst ending. I said it since the beginning of the video.
What did they think was good about that?
It made Roman look big, yeah.
It really did.
Look strong.
They made them both look silly.
Made him both. It made Brock look like an idiot. It made Roman look like an even bigger idiot.
It was so stupid. I was so disappointed.
The Iron
I was
Sheik
really
should have
excited.
just like come out and like cut a promo on what just happened.
They would have been
Like,
so much better off if Roman and Brock literally just came face to face and stared at each other. They're big guys. Roman, this is the thing I do like about Roman. If some random person that watched WWE way back tuned into this show because he knows WrestleMania is coming up, and he sees Roman and Brock going face to face, you are like, oh wait, this Roman dude is actually pretty big. You know, he's a big dude, and he looks pretty badass. He's got some cool tattoos, got the long hair, the strong facial structures, and he's huge. And you can take him seriously. But then, what does it look like when you tune in and there's two guys going like this?
It's mine.
It's ridiculous. I mean, come on. I don't get that.
And it's a freaking UFC champion.
Yeah, that's a great
That's the
point.
worst part about
That's
it.
a legit champion going like this over a piece of
That's a legit badass.
whatever.
And
how much is that title actually worth?
fake.
Like maybe $100 if you
that title?
not like
Well, no.
the title for the aura, but what it's made of.
No. It's
Is
legit.
it made of legit diamonds and
Dude,
stuff?
it's heavy. Dude,
It may be
belt's
heavy if
dude.
it's metal.
Like the IWGP title is like
It's metal.
25 pounds.
But it's metal. It ain't gold.
Well, yeah.
They paint
It's the leather. It's probably the heaviest thing. Let's be
That's
real.
what I'm saying.
It's the leather.
it ain't worth that. Like, it's worth because of, like,
the prestige.
this is worth something if, freaking the Dalai Lama signs it. But it's
Or if
it's
I
worth,
touch it.
what, 25 cents? That's my point. Like, the title itself, it's really not worth all that much. They just made a freaking new title. I'm sure they got copies of it in the back in case it blows up.
Well, I don't know.
It's just kind of silly because he was former champion. And
Don't they, like, have to carry the title out? So there's only one.
there's got to
I don't think so.
What if it gets stolen? And they have to merge it, like, are they going to use a plastic one? I know they've done that before, but for the World Championship, I don't know.
Because wasn't there a moment where, like, Punk didn't show up with the title? Or no, it's Ambrose. But he did it because it didn't really mean anything.
Yeah.
But it's still, I mean,
there's got to be more than one, just in case.
because, like
something with a hardcore title where you can take construction paper and make one in 5 minutes, probably not. But something like that prestigious, there's got to be a backup. I would assume so.
maybe, but I don't think the champion knows about it. Because if they tell the champ, they tell the champ, like, oh yeah, we got a backup, then they're gonna be like, nah,
why should Brock care?
Right. That's a good point, though. Is there a backup championship?
There's got to be somewhere. Yeah, where is it? That's the question. It's in Vince's back door.
Right, buried in the backyard. It's probably
That's
honestly,
not the back door.
honestly, it's probably the Winged Eagle belt because they haven't like updated the backup title. It's the Winged Eagle belt. Probably still has Bret Hart's nameplate on it.
they have been known to use replica titles in emergency-based times. So who knows?
But those are freaking expensive.
Oh, I'm sure they are.
It's ridiculous. Like, I'm not gonna pay like
No.
$700, $800.
$350 for a freaking replica. What the hell?
Dude, it's ridiculous, man.
And people buy it.
Yeah, dude.
You could probably
People on
purchase
YouTube,
one directly from somebody else and make your own for like $150.
People on YouTube, man. Like Salt and Battery, he's got like
Yeah.
5 titles.
Yeah, they made some money
They're
off this stuff.
Dude.
But those titles are just too much for me, man.
Yeah.
I can make it. John Cena back in the day had that paper championship. I can't hate him for that because those things are expensive.
Dude,
They are not cheap.
backyard wrestling, we literally had a leather belt. That had
Just
like
a leather
a
belt.
leather belt that had like something on it. I can't
That's a
remember.
good idea,
Yeah.
actually.
But it looks stupid though.
Oh.
Like we were like, yeah. Is this a snake? It's just like a little thing. It says US or
usually
something.
you're Roman.
Yeah.
So Bray, coolest moment of the night. Botch of the night was Brock and Roman doing, playing tag, whatever they were doing, tickling each other.
You get your facial hair, Brock.
That was silly.
Bitch, don't touch my don't touch my face.
What's up, Matt Angle? He's back.
Oh,
Nice to see you.
exactly. Shout out to Brian Alvarez, man. Shout out to Brian Alvarez, my man. Keeping it real.
How'd you feel the crowd was tonight? I thought it was about 50-50.
They were excited in parts that they should be.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But
it wasn't that big of a crowd. I mean, they sold out, obviously, but like the stadium itself, I thought they might be in a bigger place for WrestleMania coming up.
It was a good crowd.
Yeah. I think they did good tonight.
So I'll say good.
Snoop, shout out to Snoop. Well done. It's not easy going out there and doing anything like that.
Right.
At least he didn't come out and perform. Like nobody really wants to see. This is a wrestling show, you know. Wiz, I don't know what you were doing.
I don't know what they were thinking.
He must have had a conversation with Flo Rida. He's like, they love us, man. They love us. Sorry, man. Well, I like you, Wiz, but I just don't want to see you singing a random song on a wrestling show. Doesn't be no good. I can turn it on YouTube.
Right.
What's the point? I mean, it's not live. You know, congrats to the 15,000 that were there to see it. But
Bill Simmons, though.
Man, they
knocked it out of the park.
They screwed my guy. They didn't give him enough time.
They really did. They honestly should have included Michael Cole.
Man, fire Michael Cole, bring in Bill Simmons.
They might have
got something going.
They might have actually had more time for Bill Simmons, but he kept saying stuff that he shouldn't have. And then
I told you they're trying to get rid of him. Cut this match! Cut this match! Damn it!
He can't say that. I don't care if he's Bill Simmons. I don't care if he's Gene Simmons.
Yeah, that's the only Simmons that Vince
probably knows.
Who the hell's Bill Simmons? Jane's son? What the hell? I don't like this guy. He just said put over. What is put over? This isn't goddamn wrestling. This is entertainment. Aren't you entertained? Do I need to bring out Sean or John? Oh, jeez. Yeah, see?
Here we go.
I knew this would happen.
There's your ending to Monday Night Raw.
You could have had some headline ending. I wasn't I was surprised in a bad way. I was not shocked by the ending. I was not impressed. I was not disgusted. I was not excited like for something new, something different. I was just, what? You know? I thought they would at least give me something. It's the Raw before WrestleMania. You're supposed to, the last image you see, it's supposed to be something like that. You go, oh my God, I can't wait to see this. They were pulling back and forth. And by the end, they stopped pulling and they were just holding it together like co-champions of the world. Like, no.
Vince doesn't know what he wants.
You know, we don't get to see Brock Lesnar stare down on SmackDown. You know, this is the last time you are going to see them.
This is absolutely garbage.
And it takes away from the match.
And our boy Anthony, he made a valid point. He's like, the only explanation for this is that they gave Kevin Nash booking rights because he's going into the Hall of Fame.
Oh, my God. I hope he came up with that because that's funny.
That's just, yes, he did.
Well done.
Good. Thank you, Anthony. That made me laugh.
Shout out to Anthony.
He's a beast. He's a beast. We got to get him on the show.
No,
Anthony, if you're watching,
over here.
you got to get him. You got to get on the show.
That's pretty funny. Kevin Nash. What a joker, what a booker.
Jesus. Finger
the best booker in the business is obviously Booker T. Okay?
Hey.
And after that, Paul Heyman. But, so yeah, the ending, yeah, bad.
Terrible.
Doesn't take away from the show, but it just took away from the whole.
I don't know, man. It took away from the show. That took away from
Yeah, what I mean is that like it didn't ruin it for me. It was disappointing at the end.
And it kind of
halted the momentum for Roman and Brock. Yeah, their match all of a sudden is like
the most irrelevant match on the card.
Wow. I'm still really excited to see the match itself, but I was really looking forward to seeing them confront. Like, this is why I said some people disagreed. Rajan was like, are you crazy? Because I said after Royal Rumble, that Raw was one of the best ones of the year, the one where there was no wrestling, no anything. They were just at WWE headquarters and people were being interviewed. because they were real. Like, they were talking to each other. Roman had his best promo by far because he was sitting down looking at Brock, speaking to him, feeding off the energy. There was no crowd to boo. Sometimes they boo before something even happens, and it doesn't make it. It makes it feel less important and throws everything off.
I feel you.
And Rollins wasn't booed. He wasn't cheered. He was just this cool, badass dude. And then all of a sudden you think Rollins is cool and badass, and Brock comes in and he goes, I need to sit down.
Oh, that's your chair?
And Rollins throws his chair, and Brock goes, he just mad he got his ass beat.
Dude.
I was laughing, and there was no response. You laugh to what you want to laugh to. You weren't swayed by the crowd. You got to react. That's the first night where I go, Roman's got something here, because I didn't hear boos. I didn't hear cheers. I just heard Roman. I heard Paul, and I heard Brock. And I almost said Barack.
Barack.
But like those three together were perfect that night. And Michael Cole got kicked out by Paul. I mean, it was magic. And then you see him in the ring tonight. You got Paul in there, you got Brock in there, and you got Roman in there. Good mash. But then you throw in the crowd. The guys are getting a little nervous. The title is present and somehow becomes the entire thing. The only thing that I'll say they tried is that at least they made it about, I want to be champion. And too much nowadays, it's, sometimes you need this, I want to beat you up. But this is about the championship. Brock Lesnar wants to be champion because he wants to solidify his place as the baddest dude in the business and stay there. Roman wants the championship because he wants his payday. He wants his next, leap to be the man.
Prove that everybody's
kayfabe and non-kayfabe. Yeah, it's both. If he wins this title, his real life will become this huge roller coaster, and if he doesn't, he will continue the chase. So he doesn't know who's winning the title yet, obviously. They know how the match is going to go, but the ending, I'm sure, has not been told to them yet. Brock is still in negotiations with Vince. Vince is going crazy. Brock is going crazy. We'll see how that goes.
I don't think Vince is going crazy, man.
I don't know what's going to happen.
I think he's got a plan.
Yeah, no, Brock's coming back.
No, man. I think I'm serious. This is serious right now. I think Vince has a plan, dude.
Brock's coming back. Brock is coming back.
No, man.
You think he's going to Bret Hart him?
Yep.
No freaking way.
He's going to Bret Hart him, dude.
No.
I'm not lying. I'm not shitting you right now.
Brock screwed Brock?
Brock screwed Brock. That deserves a new hat.
Oh, my gosh. You just blew my mind.
Because...
No way.
Yeah, he's doing it.
No freaking way. Paul Heyman will be outside the ring. He would never betray Brock.
He would do it.
No, Paul Heyman would betray Brock.
No, I'm not saying Paul would.
Brock is Vince. Paul Heyman at this point.
I'm saying Vince is going to screw them both.
What he can't. No.
He's going to tell Paul, oh, yeah.
No, the thing is here, Vince can't screw this up. This is the WrestleMania where it's do or die. If he tries to take that title from Brock, Paul will interfere, non-kayfabe.
Yeah, I'd love to see it.
He will.
But
Paul would not let that happen to Brock.
He's getting screwed. Because dude,
you think look at it from kayfabe or non-kayfabe?
Dude, non-kayfabe.
Oh my God! You think he's actually going to come out and ring the bell?
He's going to get screwed. Do
you know how bad that would be for Roman?
Dude, I'm not. How bad? Look how bad it was for Shawn Michaels at first.
But dude, Roman.
But yeah, it's going to be
that
terrible.
That would kill Roman's character forever. He would never be able to wrestle again in the WWE.
The thing is, when you look at it from Vince's
perspective, you can't stop smiling. You don't actually believe this, do you?
Yeah, I do.
Oh my gosh,
I do. Because when you look at it from Vince's perspective, he hasn't been able to make his own business decisions for his own business for the last year now, probably 2 or 3 years. And you know how big of an egomaniac he is. He hasn't been able to make these decisions.
Is that why he's getting in
Daniel
such good
Bryan,
shape?
CM Punk,
in case he has to fight him.
Roman Reigns now, dude, he's gonna have to do. He's gonna pull out any kind of stop that he can just to put his foot down.
But it can't go the way Brett.
Oh, it's not gonna go that way.
How would
No,
it
he's
go?
not gonna be out there. Fuck no, Brock would
Are
kill
you saying
Vince.
okay? So you're saying
It's gotta be
he has a
some
bug
weird.
to the ref's ear. You're saying he's gonna change the match, maybe right as Brock enters, he goes switch it up. Reigns is getting the pinfall, and he tells Brock, and Brock reacts how?
Freaks the fuck out.
What does he do?
I think Roman automatically runs out of the ring with the ref. Roman
They
runs
both run out of the ring
with
before the
ref,
match
and
starts?
Roman's like, whoa, wait. Oh, wait, no.
I'm talking
Brock's
about-
not gonna know, dude.
No.
You can't let Brock know he's getting
So the
screwed.
ref is gonna.
The ref is gonna 1, 2, 3 it. Roman's gonna be like, what the fuck? Oh shit, run.
No,
the ref's
Roman
gonna be
have
like
to
already
know.
out of the ring. No, he's
Breaking
I'm
news.
telling you, man,
okay,
this
breaking
is-
news.
it's probably gonna happen.
Straight edge hitman here
Has fallen off his rocket.
says Brock screwed Brock.
Is the
Vince
Mania.
McMahon will cost Brock Lesnar the World Heavyweight Championship at WrestleMania. And he
Dude,
believes
look,
it.
No, because
He will not do
this is
that
the
to
thing.
Brock.
This is the thing, though. Like, you can't
Oh my
even at this
gosh.
point. Brock is so legit. Brock is so powerful. Not only as a character, but as a just being Brock Lesnar.
Mhm.
Who the hell is gonna take the title off of him? There's nobody. You can't even put Roman. You can't even say Roman's gonna even have a good
No,
match. Dude.
Rollins could do it.
Rollins
if he
can't
was
even
knocked
cash
out.
in. Rollins
Why
can't even
not?
cash in because he can't be knocked out.
Why not?
He's Brock Lesnar.
Roman
For
can't get a
God's
spear
sakes,
after
the only way
match?
that you're telling me Rollins is cashing in is
Chair
if
shots to the head.
if WWE employs Cain Velasquez for one night and they have a
Oh, you
match
out,
for
bro.
the WWE World Heavyweight title,
That would be sick.
and then it's just no holds barred
Oh,
UFC
stretch,
style, and then
Stretch.
maybe then we'll see Seth Rollins cash in. But until then, no. Dude,
So
I'm telling you.
so
dude,
tell me
there
how
is
this goes down.
There's
Tell me
There's nobody
from-
that can beat
okay.
Brock.
All right, tell me.
That's what I'm saying.
This is interesting. So Brock enters the arena.
Unless it's Kurt
Paul
Angle,
enters
maybe.
the arena. Roman enters the arena. They're feeling good, okay? They're ready to have this match. Nobody says anything.
They're going over it.
They're going over the match as they believe it's going to be going over.
Yeah.
Okay.
Look at the Montreal
Who's
Screwjob.
booking the match, do you think?
Let's take it back. Let's take it back a notch. Let's look at the Montreal Screwjob.
Mhm.
All right. The only people that knew what was going to happen:
Sean the ref and Vince.
Sean, the ref, and Vince. That's 3 people.
Mhm.
That's the only 3 people that knew it was going to happen.
Sean knew though. Roman's
Roman's not.
How are you gonna that would mess with Roman too? Not just Roman the character, but his mind. He'd be having Brock coming after him. Oh my god.
Because that's the thing. You can't let Roman know because then he's on Brock's hit list. Because Brock's going.
Brock's not
apeshit.
gonna
Dude,
accept.
Brock is going.
Brock will
apeshit.
never accept that Roman doesn't know.
And that's the thing.
Brett never accepted that until like 5
they
years
actually
ago.
sat down. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But dude,
Because
I just
Sean
had
lied
this-
and said he had no clue.
I just had this weird feeling.
But Sean was a
I just had this weird feeling. Dude,
You really think he's gonna
I
screw him?
really think he's gonna screw him. Because I'm
Wow.
looking at it. I'm looking at it from a business perspective, and that's probably why I'm.
Yeah, but
right now.
if he
But
tries and he's unsuccessful,
Like, you can't even have John Cena beat Brock Lesnar right now.
but
And that's your biggest,
Yes.
Hulk Hogan factor.
But what
that
if
you
he
have.
tries and it doesn't happen and Brock kicks up and he realizes what's going on? He walks out of the
Then
arena
I know, yeah. It's
during the main event.
it's probably
You're
that.
screwed.
Yeah.
Your biggest night of the year.
Well, I
has
mean,
just
dude,
been
look at
completely-
WWE's track record in
They
the last
can't
couple of
do
years.
this.
Man.
They
They're
can't screw
already
this up.
they're already downhill.
Yeah, but
Like, dude,
they're still WWE.
Like, I'm just gonna say this right now. That's not really how I feel. I just wanted to get some random opinions and random spark out of
No, I mean,
everybody on the YouTube
it could
right now.
happen though. I mean,
But
I'm
I-
not saying it's impossible.
I do have a weird feeling that something shady
No,
is
if you
gonna
really
happen.
do feel that way,
Like,
hey,
that's how. Like, I'm
blame
not
you.
saying he's gonna get screwed. I'm just saying, like, I've got a really shady feeling.
well,
about
okay,
this
let's look at why this could happen. Not that it will, but why it could.
Okay.
He is
Well,
terrified
here's-
of Brock running off to UFC, obviously.
Yeah,
He is terrified of Brock running off to UFC with the title.
but this is my thing too. From when I was talking about business perspective, like for Vince as a writer, because we all know nobody else writes for
He
him.
rides a lot of things.
Like, you can't even sell John Cena. Your number one, like, Hulk Hogan can beat anybody You can't even sell that he's gonna beat Brock Lesnar now.
You can sell Roman Reigns beating Brock Lesnar.
You can't sell Roman Reigns.
People will get over it.
No, you cannot
People will
sell.
get over it.
Dude, you cannot sell Roman Reigns beating Brock.
You can, not immediately, but you will get over it.
You can't.
You have to distract him.
Dude, he's gotta.
He's done it for years.
Roman's gotta be at least in the WWE 5 years before you can actually sell to me that Roman Reigns can beat Brock Lesnar. Because I'm an old school fan. Like he hasn't cut his teeth as a wrestler, dude.
Beat Triple H wrestling. Nobody
but
ever
Chris
thought
Benoit's
Chris Benoit
like the
could beat
greatest
Triple H.
wrestler.
Yes, I get that. But size-wise,
that's
just another.
It's just like, dude.
Daniel Bryan pinned Batista made him tap in the middle of the ring. The big man.
But that's Daniel
all
Bryan.
5'8" of them.
That's Daniel
whatever.
Bryan,
I know, I get that.
You know what I mean? Like,
but Roman is Roman Reigns. He's a big dude. At least he looks like he can stand in the ring with him.
But so does John Cena. John Cena.
Yes, he does.
And he looks like he can go, but he
yes,
can't.
He does. But he's also not a rising star.
Like
he's a shooting star.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Maybe that's what I'm trying to say. It's like this is the worst time possible.
I think best case scenario is they figure out a way to re-sign him and Brock wins.
Obviously, Brock wins. It's a huge deal.
Doesn't that sound like the old Howard Stern music?
Yeah. Robot Chicken.
Yeah.
Love that show.
I know. But yeah, they're frantically trying to get Brock to resign, and I really think they're both playing politics and that he will resign.
I mean,
so I don't feel that.
Here's another thing too. I mean, for Vince's perspective, if you're able to re-sign Brock, okay, you throw him all this money, or whatever he wants, basically. What happens to all these other UFC guys that are interested in WWE? Like, do you go try to scoop them up too because you're a failing company and UFC's bigger than you?
Yes.
Because to me, as a WWE fan, that just looks like you're just trying to reach out for anything you can to kind of hang on.
I don't think it matters.
Because, dude, UFC is obviously leaps and bounds over WWE. They're trying to keep Brock Lesnar away from it, even though that's what he probably wants to do.
What's the objective of talent scouting, though?
I mean, dude,
it's to get the best to your performance center.
True. But I mean, you're
take it or leave it.
It's just like you know, for us wrestling fans, all these Ring of Honor talents going to WWE and getting signed up there. Yeah, but I mean, dude, if you watch Ring of Honor religiously over the past 5 years, 10 years, you know, you've seen these guys at their best, and you see a WWE, and you're like, whoa, wait a minute. This is not the same.
Yeah, but for WWE watchers and WWE only watchers, that's an improvement.
Yeah.
Better is better, or good is better than bad, and bad is better than terrible.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. But it just seems like really, really WWE is just in a really weird spot.
It's because they're in a transition of power.
Because
and Vince doesn't like it because Vince is the guy losing the power.
Because, I mean, let's face it, like, all of us wrestling fans right now, like, when I'm talking about, like, us wrestling fans, I'm talking about, like, me, you, Ray, Anthony, Mike. All of us would much rather be watching Ring of Honor.
Sure.
You know what I mean? Because it's just good wrestling. And the stories actually have meaning and stuff like that. And it's like, that's WWE's that's their only competition. And like,
yeah, because TNA is a worse version of themselves.
Oh, good God, TNA's terrible. So, like, why, and you've got all these people that
they try to be like WWE and they're just kidding.
You know, you're hiring and bringing in all these people from Ring of Honor, and it's like, why can't you see that, like, these dudes can do their own thing and make you more money and make you bigger than what you already are?
They're terrified of injury.
Yeah, well, no, I'm not saying like in ring.
Okay.
You know, I'm just saying, like, when you watch a Ring of Honor show, like every segment, everything has meaning.
Well, ads again. That,
you know,
there's some things that they can't do on freaking nationwide TV that they can do on local.
True. But
it's a huge storm of mediocrity.
What I'm saying is, like, you know, like, okay, for instance, when we watch WWE right now, what do we really get? And it's just going to be crazy, and you're not going to think of it at first. You're probably going to say something else.
Oh, I'll bet you'll get it now.
What do you really get, like, legit, like, a smile on the inside? Like, you get a little smile on the inside because you saw this on WWE.
Nostalgia, people coming back.
Cuss words, profanity.
Pops.
That's you know what I mean? Like, when you hear Randy Orton call
never hear it.
Seth Rollins a little bitch.
Or flip him off.
Or flip him off, you know? You're like, oh, wait.
One on, one off.
But Ring of Honor, they don't have to do that. You know what I mean? Like, they don't have to cuss to get you. But, like, you hear Randy Orton cuss, and you're like, oh, wait. This has meaning because he just called him a bitch. Mm-hmm. But when you watch Ring of Honor, you see what I'm saying? And they're
a lot of that has
talents.
to do, though, with they miss cuss words being a part of it so much that every time they get a little hint of it, they're like, oh, come on, more. You know, they're so excited because it used to be.
And I mean, like,
The Rock, you know, even The Rock comes back on now, he doesn't abide by their rules because he has no reason to.
Right. But I mean, like, it's just that in itself. And, like, you know, TV 14, that's another thing. Mm-hmm. Like, oh, God, it's TV 14 now. That means, oh, we're back to the Attitude Era. No. Because, I mean, really, at the end of the day, what does TV 14 imply?
About ads.
Yeah. So, you know, you're hiring all these guys from Ring of Honor that have been doing this for years and know what they're doing and know what puts asses in seats.
Boots too.
And, like, because, I mean, and this is an old wrestling thing. Like, if you can sell a match or you can sell something in the ring to 50 to 100 people, you can sell it to 100,000. So, like, Ring of Honor's consistently been doing this for the past decade, and you're hiring all these talents, and WWE's still going down. How? Why?
They are going down, but they're still
relevant.
Like, ROH is like there, and WWE is like
I'm
there.
not saying Ring of Honor is like a huge thing.
This is the difference. ROH is here, actually, and then WWE's like there. So eventually, one day, maybe, you know. But for now, it's just gonna kind of.
And I mean, in no way do I want to see that happen. You know, because you know what's gonna happen. WWE's just gonna do everything they can just to scoop it up so it's not there anymore. But
I don't think I even want to see WWE fall because who really has the money to take their spot?
I think
nobody does.
This is the thing. Like, for pro wrestling to actually, and not just, I'm not saying WWE because WWE is sports entertainment. Yeah, it's not pro wrestling. Pro wrestling to really get over, like
90s.
I mean, what? No,
like the 90s. I mean,
yeah. I mean, just
when a lot of people watched it casually.
Just in the sense that, like, people are actually invested in it because of character, story, character development, storyline development, everything having meaning. Well, once you know, like, Ring of Honor has been doing this for a while, obviously. WWE used to do this. So, like, you know, in New Japan, for those of you who watch New Japan, like, they do it. You know what I mean? They're the best at it. Lucha Underground, they do it. So, like, it's going to take somebody, I think, honestly, like, either, you know, the billionaire in the States or, you know, just like a pro wrestling fan somewhere in the world to scoop up one of these companies like that, take them under the wing, and make pro wrestling a bigger deal. Well, what happened? Did we get a comment?
The Hitman is either smoking whatever Wrestlemania's been on, or he is just plain genius. My opinion, only way to get belts off of Lesnar is if Roman joins the Authority, because WWE will not gamble having Lesnar kick out at 2 and literally destroying Reigns. Yeah, that's my thing. If Lesnar is down, you know, and he's out of that, he's like, whoa, what just happened? Like, did you just try to screw me? And the ref's like, what do you mean? No, I was just a little fat, my bad. And Roman's like, I didn't know what to do. And man, Brock would start bleeding, and it'd be ugly. Roman would be running out of that ring, and I wouldn't blame him because Brock would be pissed.
But I
Could you
mean,
imagine
dude,
if Brock
but
got
look,
pissed off? Brock?
but look at what that does for the company if it happens. So I didn't even go into.
They would get a
Dude,
ton of
not
publicity.
That's actually good.
No, it's huge publicity.
That's huge
because Brock Lesnar is a
And it's
he's
actually-
the only mainstream guy in their company right now.
Actually, you know, like Wiz came by earlier. That's why. I thought it was.
Wiz came by.
But, no, but when you actually look at it that way, that actually does do something for the company. Oh, they tried to screw Brock Lesnar because Brock Lesnar's too legit.
And not a lot of people
Wait a
like
minute.
Brock Lesnar. Yeah.
And dude, like, see Roman just like running, the ref running. That's the ending of WrestleMania. Brock is pissed the
You
fuck
can't
off
have him running though. You
with the
gotta
title though. Like Roman's just like, oh shit.
you gotta have the ref
Whoa,
pushing Roman away.
Yeah, okay. But they bring more refs out.
Yeah.
Because they're like, oh shit, let's get the hell out of here.
Does that turn Roman
And-
heel, or is that just a stagnant Roman get the hell out of there?
That's like Roman. We probably don't see him for a while because of
He's
that.
a champion though.
No, it's a count out. Obviously,
Oh.
like it doesn't. The match
You're saying if
match
things go
doesn't
haywire.
really end
Wait a
because
second.
the ref doesn't count anything out
but
because
think
he's
about
running.
that, because you have a double or you have a count
Roman
out.
is already out.
That's a
Brock's
count
the
out.
only one in the ring. He's
Your
like
main
pissed
event.
the fuck off.
Your main event at
But
WrestleMania
dude,
is a
it
count
does
out.
things. It does things.
It does things, but that night, you know how many people would unsubscribe?
I don't think they would.
Yes,
because
they
they would see Brock Lesnar the most legit we've ever seen him. Probably tearing ropes down.
Brock is signed through that Monday. What would we see on that Raw? That would
Brock couldn't make it tonight.
that would be a breach of contract by Vince McMahon if he did that.
But dude, doesn't that just like add stuff to it? Doesn't that make you
now that you
feel,
say
like,
it, that would be
weird? Like,
amazing.
you know what I
That
mean?
would be the coolest ending possible because you know what's going to happen is somebody's going to get pinned. You know, the amount of things that Brock and Roman can do at the ending is really not that much because their movesets aren't big enough and don't fit well enough to do anything crazy. No, I'm saying this, but they're probably going to do something crazy. I'm going to go, oh my God. But I don't know how much you're missing there if there is that count out. That would be insane.
Yes.
What would you have? Vince coming out on Raw explaining why he did it?
But you know, yeah, no, why? Yes, why he did it? Vince,
be
Vince
confident.
Vince screwed Brock. I'll admit it.
Don't say Brock screwed Brock this time.
No.
Say Vince.
Yeah, Vince comes
Brock.
out and says Vince tried to screw Brock last night at the WrestleMania 31. We don't see Brock at first. Paul comes out. It's like, you tried to screw Brock Lesnar because you were afraid of Brock Lesnar.
So
just
at this
like
point,
Roman
everybody
Reigns was when
thinks
he
it's-
ran out of the
thinks it's a
ring.
shoot.
You know what I mean?
Or
Like,
thinks it's a
everybody
work.
thinks that this is a work, kind of. But Paul Heyman starts saying, like, legit stuff because that's what he does
Yeah, because it's Paul.
to get under his skin.
So it's not a work, but they're making it appear.
They're making it look like it's a work.
Worst case scenario, Brock comes back and they're like,
Just
all right,
destroys.
you're bad, dude. And they re-sign him, and then it becomes a work long term. And
And I mean, if you want to do it and you work out things outside, you're like, we're sorry.
how can you ever forgive
We're so sorry.
But
We'll
Brock
give
is
you all
still-
this. We'll give you everything. You know what I mean?
He's
Like,
really important to their future too, though.
he is.
So you
Because
will never see him in a WWE ring again if that happens. The Rock has already said he wants to face Brock next year. In an interview recently, he said, "I'd love to do Brock as long as we're scheduled." So that's a lot of money.
And dude, I mean, you could have it too. Where
Can The
like,
Rock
okay,
beat
look.
That's a
No.
question.
Well, before we get into that, let's stay on this. Look, okay, Vince tries to screw Brock Lesnar. Triple H comes out first the following Monday Night Raw.
He becomes the good guy.
He becomes the
authority.
good guy in this whole thing, and it's
But-
like Brock. That's Vince. He's old. He doesn't know what he's doing. Look at what I've done with
Okay,
NXT,
now this sounds like a work.
dude.
Wait a second. Is this a work?
No,
But this
it's a
is a
legit
work.
thing. It's a legit
Okay,
thing.
but what happens if
Triple
Brock
H is
shows
taking
up on
over.
Raw and just starts beating everybody up, and everybody thinks, "Oh, this is a work," and somebody's dying on the ground,
Well,
and Brock gets charged with murder, but he gets off because of how he was treated.
that's the thing, though. Like, see
And
what
then
you're
the
doing. See
Undertaker
what we're
comes
doing
up.
right now. Like, we're
It's
just
not
we're
gonna
bumping over
happen.
this. Because
honestly, I think by the end of the week they're gonna have a contract nailed down.
you would hope, yeah. Because
I really
you would
think so.
really, really hate to see, you know, I don't know though. Because when I think back, CM Punk didn't have his contract negotiated until after his last
Yeah,
match.
but the thing is, with this right now, this is so big. Like, this is one of the most important matches, really, in WWE history because of the repercussions going forward.
True.
What I'm saying is that they need confirmation from Brock, at least verbal, that says, I will be here beyond that Monday. Obviously, he'll never be full-time again. But to wrestle future, because they need the option of doing whatever they want. They cannot book Brock to win on Sunday and Monday if he's leaving because they can't afford to have their champion literally not signed to the company right now. So if Brock resigns, that doesn't mean he's champion still. That means they have the option of making him or retaining the title. But if he's not resigned and everybody knows, because somehow we're going to figure out that he hasn't resigned through Twitter, through something. Somebody's going to say something.
It'll be big.
And if he does resign, we'll hear online. It's hard to avoid.
It really is.
It's crazy nowadays.
God, it's been hard these last couple days.
Yeah.
I did kind of botch some stuff earlier.
But like, if he doesn't resign, then you are guaranteed that he will lose the title either on Sunday or Monday, and that kind of takes the fun out of it. They know people know, basically. So they need.
So would they try to screw with us?
Sure. Why not?
Like, oh yeah,
we just resigned Brock.
We just resigned Brock.
Who would do that?
Phone.
Triple H wouldn't do that.
Vince, he would do it.
Okay.
Just because he
Who
knows.
Who believes Vince nowadays, though?
That's true. But
Dave Meltzer would be skeptical because
Dave Meltzer would be. He's the man. Even Brian Alvarez would be all over that. But I mean, the only thing I don't like about it is, okay, like I was saying earlier, I mean, there's nobody really that's legit enough to beat WWE, the WWE champion, Brock Lesnar. You know what I mean? Like, there really isn't anybody. Like, there's nobody, not even, like Owens in NXT. He can't do it. And he's like the most badass guy they probably have right now.
Get healthy.
Yeah, get healthy, dude. We need you. But, and I mean, you got that Money in the Bank contract, but I mean, what is that really good for? You have Extreme Rules coming up but I mean, is Brock going to be there even if he resigns? And number two, even if, you have a no DQ match, I mean, dude, you're going to have to go, Dean Ambrose mode with these chairs to make me believe that Brock Lesnar lost a match. You know what I mean?
What if he bled like Eddie?
Man, you have to. That's the thing, though. I mean, it's who would do it? You know what I mean? So I can't really buy into Brock re-signing and staying in WWE because to me, it's not that. It's a good business move, yes, to have him there. He's the biggest asset that they have. But I mean, they've also screwed over a lot of the biggest assets that they had at the time, and they're still doing it. And there's somebody new to bring in. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, what have we seen in Brock Lesnar's absences? You know what I mean? We saw, awesome. Well, not can't even say awesome, but pretty good Hell in a Cell match with Ambrose and Rollins. You see Rollins start to take off in the WWE fans' eyes. Ziggler, obviously, that's a big one. And
Bray,
of course, he's taken over. So, I mean, I kind of look at that locker room and I'm like, man, you know what? Yeah, Brock is the biggest asset right now. But whenever he decides to leave or whenever he's forced to leave, there are potential guys that could step up into the main event picture. Obviously, they're not going to be filling Brock Lesnar shoes. Nobody does. Because Brock's just Brock. There's no other Brock Lesnar in the world. But what I'm saying is, like, the only guy that is legit enough to go toe-to-toe with Brock Lesnar and win isn't even with the company right now. And he probably would never be with the company. That's Kurt Angle. That's the only guy right now that I can look at and be like, you know what? Maybe.
He might have one match.
You know what I mean?
I think a lot of those sign-on legends, they don't even do one match.
But that's the only guy. I mean, you can't even see what I'm saying though. Like you can't even like sell anything that you know.
It's
and the
gonna
Rollins
take
cash-in thing. Like,
nobody's gonna win clean. Like I've been saying, nobody will win that. Roman can't lose to Roman or to Reigns. How many names is fucking Roman can't lose to Lesnar clean, and Lesnar can't lose to Roman Reigns clean. Why do they sound so similar to me, but they're really not. I don't know.
Lesnar.
But in other news, shout out to Matt for bringing this to my attention because last time I had checked, the news was that the Briscoes were not interested in signing with WWE or entertaining it. But it sounds like the WWE is very confident that they will be reporting to NXT by midsummer, as well as Samoa Joe, which is pretty much a guarantee at this point.
Damn it.
So basically, what I've been hearing lately is that ROH is trying to re-sign all of its top talent to new contracts because they know that the WWE, scratch that, they know that Triple H is really trying to get all their big guys, really.
And all the big guys want to be at WWE.
And it's hard to buy.
Yeah.
You know, they get their paychecks.
Man, that's going to suck, though.
They've been there for so long, though, that it's almost...
No, man. Because, like, Adam Cole is, like, a young, up-and-coming superstar.
Yeah, I get it. But it is NXT. It's not Raw.
You know what I mean? Like, he's coming back from injury.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I want to see him in Ring of Honor more. Like, I want to see him in PWG more because, you know, that's stuff that he can't do in NXT. Like, saying, you know, what he does. Doing what he does. So, like, I at least want to see that. You know what I mean? I don't want to see, you know, Adam Cole coming back from injury and saying, hey, guys, I'm going off to NXT. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
well, I think he'd really have to prove himself in the ring again before they would even sign him.
Right.
They can't take another injured guy right now.
And I mean, you got that. You got, you know,
it's got a
Red Dragon
being an ROH true.
It does.
Fan.
It really does.
But in a sense, it's almost like your favorite band finally making it big, and everybody knows about them now.
Yeah.
So you're kind of happy for them that they're finally getting their due.
And like,
there's a lot of people that should know about the Briscoes that don't.
And Adam Cole and, you know, the Young Bucks and Red Dragon. Like, I guess, you know, we'll have to do a Ring of Honor video, I guess, for, you know, talking about, like, the guys, the up-and-coming talent now. Because that scares me. That really does. You know, like...
I don't think they like up-and-coming guys, WWE.
No, well, I mean, that's what I'm saying. Is like, WWE's going to take up all these guys that are top-tier talents. So, I mean, who does Ring of Honor go on to now?
You know they'll recover.
But, yeah, I mean, obviously.
They're fine.
But, I mean...
But I don't find...
I look at that Ring of Honor roster, though. Like, right now, like, it's pretty good. There's some voids that need to be filled for sure. But... And there's guys there that they're not utilizing that they should.
Maybe that'll stuff, man.
But I mean, so I mean, I can see where you know guys like Joe and the Briscoes and like Adam Cole possibly going to WWE. I know he wants to go to WWE. Everybody does.
Sure.
You know, Adam Cole's probably the only guy back there that's extremely vocal about it. The guys from Red Dragon, like. Maybe not Bobby Fish because he's almost 40 right now. But, I'm not sure that would be. You know, Kyle O'Reilly, he's got a match this Saturday against Joe.
Is he named after the band, or is that his real name?
Who?
Kyle O'Reilly.
No, it's not his real name. But he's a guy I'm looking at right now. It's probably like the best wrestler. Yeah, that's my favorite wrestler right now, Kyle O'Reilly. So. And Roderick Strong, dude, he's like my number 2 guy right now. Those are guys that could possibly sign with WWE that would be like out of the blue. Because, you know, you hear from these guys like, oh, you know, I love working in Japan. Like, Japan's like my favorite thing. And when you go to WWE, you can't do that.
Like, Triple H is the man right now.
So, like, yeah, you know Triple H is going to do that. You know Triple H is going to come.
He's going, I guarantee you, he's talking to every single top talent in every company.
Yeah.
And I don't blame him. He should. He's a talent scout right now.
So I mean,
look for your best guys.
You look at it. There's two sides of it. Like you're like, okay, well, oh man, they just signed my favorite wrestler to NXT. That's a bummer because I'm not gonna see him doing his thing anymore. Yeah, I'll see him on NXT, which is a bigger pond. But I mean, where does he fit? There's so much talent there. What is he doing? But then you look at it on the other side. Other perspective is Triple H is doing everything he can to go against Vince with all of these talents that you've watched for years and love.
They're going to be part of a revolution.
Yeah. So
can I make an analogy here?
Yeah.
So ROH, obviously, I just recently really got into it, but I get the gist of everything. ROH is kind of like a mid-major in college basketball. We're in Carbondale, so I'll go SIU. SIU is a mid-major. During the 2000s, they were a dominant mid-major. Like ROH right now. They're maybe the top mid-major wrestling company in the United States, correct?
They are.
Okay. So what happens when a mid-major gets too good? What happens to their coach?
Okay.
Goes to the Big Ten. He goes to the ACC. He goes to wherever. They bring in the top assistant. He becomes the head coach. He continues the tradition. That coach becomes a big-time coach over here, gets another new job. Maybe one day he's in the NBA. You take a guy like Bruce Weber, Gene Cady, former Purdue coach. Matt Painter left SAU to go to Purdue, eventually became coach there. Bruce Weber went to Illinois. Chris Lowry went to Illinois with him. Jack Owens, assistant, went with Matt Painter. What I see ROH as is a feeder school. They take raw talent, they develop the talent, they become stars. They true stars in their own right. And then once they're old enough to fly, they go do their own thing and they take over in another part. Now, some of them stay because that's their thing. Some of them don't care about the money. They care about doing what they love. And if you're happy with that, you stay, you become a Briscoe, you stay with the company, you sting, you go down with the ship, whatever it is. If ROH somehow collapsed.
That's the thing is I don't see them collapsing.
No, they don't. They won't.
The thing.
But they're a AAA team, your favorite guys. That's the thing about being a fan of a team that's not at the top is there's always a step up. So your guys that you fall in love with, one day they'll go on to bigger and better things that you can't control that. But the next group, the Cubs draft a new player every year. I get to watch a new guy develop, become a star.
I see what you're saying.
It's tough.
But I made that Cubs analogy. I was like, I can see. Yeah,
like Cubs draft a guy every year. He goes to single A, double A, triple A, gets to the majors. All of a sudden, WWE.
And I guess the thing for me though is dude, when I watch Ring of Honor, it's not like the Cubs.
Oh, thanks.
Because you feel I'm just saying you don't feel you know what I mean. You're passionate about it, but dude, to you that's the New York Yankees. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Fuck the Yankees, of course. Fuck the Yankees.
Go Giants. I mean, they won.
Okay. Yeah. We'll say Giants. Fuck the Yankees. But I guess
comments on that.
Well, what I'm saying is man, the talent right now, that locker room has this mentality of
us against the world.
Not really us against the world, but little engine that could. We're all gonna help each other. We're here for each other to help each other's mistakes. When somebody's got your back, we all have your back. You know what I mean? What happens when those locker room leaders are gone? Mm-hmm. That's when you could see the
next level steps up.
You hope the next level's going to step up, but
they've been stepping up. I know they've had their mainstays though.
I don't really see anybody in that locker room though.
That's part of being a mid-major.
Yeah,
that's what happened to SIU.
Yeah,
they had the wrong guys step up.
Yeah,
and Lowry oversaw a collapse, and that's the thing. ROH without the funding, they'll never be WWE. You don't want them to be WWE, really.
No, you
but
really don't.
Without the proper funding, they will stay mid-major. And there's nothing wrong with that. But you either become Gonzaga or you become SIU. And you hope that they become Gonzaga, and they're up there every single year. And, Gonzaga, Butler, Wichita, take your pick. Eventually, it might fall, but you hope that they.
Yeah.
That's the thing. WWE is fortunate enough to go out and take top talent. ECW back in the day and now ROH today needs to find the guy with a spark of talent and ignite that flame, ignite that fire, and turn him into a star. They can't afford to sign top talent. They have to sign guys that they know they can turn into top talent.
And
that's their job.
That's a good point to bring up. You get the Adam Cole there, you got Roderick Strong. Those are your guys I would believe right now. Because Briscoe's going, he's jumping ship.
Not confirmed yet, though.
Not confirmed, but
it's always possibilities.
And I had a good point to bring up. I kind of slipped a little bit.
What's it about? Let me fix it.
It's ROH. He made a Gonzaga reference. I was like, if they get the funding, I don't see them being like this company is
you
legit
don't ever see them
enough.
being North Carolina.
No, dude. I think that this company is legit enough. If they had the funding to compete,
they would win. That's what you're saying.
Because if you look at this is the point. It came back to me. All right.
See, I know that. Good.
Wrestling fans are a hell of a lot smarter than they were 10, 15 years ago.
Too smart.
Too damn smart.
Way too smart.
Ring of Honor is kind of ahead of the curve because Ring of Honor, wrestling's fake. Well, let's face it. Like, they know who's gonna win. They know who's gonna lose. Like, everything. But the fans really don't. The fans have an opinion of who's going to. WWE has slipped, and it's becoming too easy to see who's going to win and lose, and who's going to do this and who's going to do that. Ring of Honor is it's not really like that.
But once you become big enough, you have a lot of employees that like to get money on the side.
But
and things slip out.
Another thing is too, if they keep that mentality, they keep that locker room together, and they keep those people in place, which they have the ability to do.
ECW fell.
Well, they also had Paul Heyman not filling people's pockets. You know what I'm saying?
And they were still successful. He wasn't filling their pockets. That wasn't their demise. Their demise was just lack of money, period.
True.
They went too big too fast.
And, I think Ring of Honor's been on that incline for, the past few years.
They're going slowly. That production value was much better than 5 years ago.
So
much better. And when I say much better, I mean I couldn't watch it 5 years ago because I was not able to focus on the wrestling when it just wasn't good enough production value. So they've done a fantastic job of improving on that. I'll give that, definitely. Even the TV show is really good.
Another one more point to bring up on Ring of Honor because this is a WWE show. I kind of forgot that.
Sorry, in and out.
But Jay Lethal. Jay Lethal.
What's up?
This guy.
I'm not having a heart attack, don't worry.
Oh,
that's my ribs.
Okay. Jay Lethal. He's obviously the top guy right now. There's no denying that. He is the top guy.
Parentheses. Why wouldn't WWE want him?
That's what I'm saying. Dude,
so they've got to want him. Maybe the RKO, maybe that turns him off.
Yeah.
That's the
only
reason
the lethal what is it? You have the lethal injection, you have the lethal...
Can he do something else as a finisher? I'm sure it could.
His setup finisher is the lethal combination.
Yeah. All right.
Continue. But that's another guy. You know what I mean? Like that.
He seems
inspired
very
by Macho
WWE.
Man. He's WWE talent.
Yeah.
That's him, dude. But
I feel they might get that.
Dude, he's gonna suck if he goes to WWE. I'm just gonna be straight up because they don't know what to do with him. And they hate black guys, dude.
They do hate black guys.
Like Jay Lethal to me is the best.
How was he in TNA? I wasn't watching when he was there.
I don't even remember him in TNA, dude. I'll be straight up with you.
Mm-hmm.
Like I know he was a Macho Man impersonator, dude, but like
That's
not a good thing to be as a wrestler. But
he has such a presence.
he does.
I mean, and
When
part
he
of that
comes
is
to
the
the
House of
ring,
Truth,
man.
but
No, man, when he comes to the ring with truth,
yeah, you could
dude,
race them and he'd still. I said it during the pay-per-view. He's the kind of dude that'll smile at you and it'll just piss you off.
Oh my god! You pointed it out when we were watching. What was it? We were watching some Ring of Honor show.
The pay-per-view.
And like he hit the lethal injection and smiled when he pinned him, dude. Like it's little things like that, man. And it's like
his smile is he's so cocky.
Like he's just got that character, man. But at the same time, like you can kick it in the back with him. You know what I mean?
Oh,
for real.
Yeah.
Like
I would hang out with him for sure.
Oh man, like
he reminds me of somebody, and I can't think of who it is.
I know.
I
know exactly what you're saying. But somebody you went to school with, right? It's got to be.
It's a whole bunch of things like combined. It kind of reminds me of Eddie from That's So Raven. Just like 1/10 Eddie. I'll figure out the rest one day.
But yeah, I mean, like, maybe that's another thing about it. Like, you know, you see these guys go there, and they're like, man, like freaking Kenta. That's the perfect example. Like NXT's doing great things, but I mean, what is Kenta doing, man? Like,
I'll say in defense of that, I think it's not as. And take this with a grain of salt. In NXT, I don't think it's his time yet because of who else is there right now.
Yeah,
he really needs to work on his mic skills and just American style wrestling.
And you know, that's a thing. Yeah, I mean, I see it, but I mean, I just look at who he. You can translate who he was, no pun intended, who he was in the Independents into who he is now in NXT. Who he was in the Independents was like a freaking hitman. He was a pro wrestling Noah that would come over here and just demolish.
He's the character that he plays currently. He was Goku.
he was just amazing. Like they just bring him in for a match. Like, oh, we'll give you Bryan Danielson, or we'll give you Tyler Black. You know, just kill him. Just you know what I mean?
Kick the crap out of him.
Yeah, just kick the shit out of him. Like you can do that. You know what I mean? Like you can have him be like this. I don't know how to say it. Like the measuring stick, but in a way that like doesn't kill him. You know what I mean? Asian Bruce Lee. What the? Really? Because Bruce Lee's so white. But I mean, he got you. There's so much they can do with him, but they don't. And I fear that that's what's going to happen when they sign somebody like Jay Lethal, you know, somebody like Kyle O'Reilly. Yeah. Because let's face it, Kyle O'Reilly, he's not WWE built.
No,
like
I don't think he'd work in the WWE.
He's such a good wrestler. Like he's
a very good technical wrestler.
Top.
It seems like he wouldn't be very charismatic though.
Oh yeah. I think he could be.
Could be.
I mean, the character in Ring of Honor and the character in PWG is a little different.
He'd be a leprechaun. WWE.
I know.
No,
I don't even want to hear it.
My name is Kyle O'Reilly, and I love to fight.
They'd give him an Irish accent too. He'd have to brush up on his Irish.
Yeah, guaranteed.
But
come in as crime dog.
Dude, that's funny that you mentioned that because for Ring of Honor fans, they've seen the promo. Well, I'll have to bring over that DVD, but it's hilarious. And they like dress up as gangsters. Like basically his persona in Ring of Honor is just like this, you know, hip kid that's too smart for wrestling. You know
that's kind of what I saw him. I saw him as the one white kid that's on an all-black basketball team.
Like, yo, dog, I can hang with you guys. Yeah.
Yeah.
But like he's the whitest dude.
He really tries to fit in, but he can't.
But he's not trying to fit in. He's just a smartass. Like, you know, like he's a no, like, and that's him and Bobby Fish. Like they're just
Bobby Fish.
Yeah, I know that mustache, man. That thing is sick.
Yeah, it's like a better Simon Gotch.
It is. It's amazing. I wish I could do it. But I can't.
I don't think I could either. So I don't feel bad.
But a year. I mean, man, that's just the one thing I'm afraid of, man. It's like, where are these guys? And what are these guys really going to do? You know, in NXT that would make me feel interested in it.
You might not be.
Like, well, I mean, I would be initially. Like, I'd be like, oh, you know,
Well,
he's
yeah,
going to
initially.
NXT. Like, okay, you know, that's not as bad as him, you know, doing something else. You know, that's not, you know, like he's got an injury and he's going to be out for forever. But
that's the thing about being a fan of that Triple H team.
That's a fan of
they
that.
go up.
That's
they will leave you one day.
Damn it.
But even like, say you didn't watch WWE, say you didn't watch NXT, you would be concerned with the next crop of ROH guys once they left. So
yeah,
I know that you care about them as wrestlers and you want them to do good, but in the end, what really matters is they had their time in ROH to be great wrestlers doing what they love. Now it might be time to get a paycheck for their family.
There you go. Sold me.
You know, I mean, sometimes it just comes down to that.
Yep. I look at Kevin Owens and I think the same thing. That's exactly what happened.
He's got his paycheck. And now he gets hurt and he has the best doctors in the country. So
yep,
that's nice too. He's got health insurance out the wazoo. If there's one thing they do, they pay for all their medical stuff.
Yeah.
And give them lots of Z.
Except for CM Punk's medical expenses.
No, they paid for it. They just did it way after it actually happened.
Yeah.
You're going to wrestle for a week with an eye infection. Is that pink eye? You're good. Go in there. Have fun.
Dude, you got something. Oh, no.
Is
that something?
Fungus on your hand?
Is that something protruding?
High five, bro.
Is your spine coming out of your back?
Oh, you're all right, Hulk. Hulk, stay in the wheelchair. Just wrestle.
So you got
use the wheelchair. Have a finisher with the wheelchair. Run over somebody. Leg drop with the wheels.
You got this. You're CM Punk. You're the best in the world.
Dude, are you ever walking around barefoot and your toes like bend over and you think you broke? And you're like, oh my god. And you're like, oh wait, no, they just bent because their toes not.
I'm not even gonna lie. That really does suck.
It scares the crap out of me.
I swear.
Especially with long toes. We got a new comment. Not a new comment, relatively. Well, Matt says he thinks Brock's going to the UFC. Now or never for him to get another chance. I would agree there, but I have a feeling he's afraid of his health, his internal health, you know, because he's got a family and he's not young anymore. He's hitting his 40s pretty soon.
But he's also extremely confident in himself.
Yes, but he's also smart. As dumb as he looks, he's a very smart guy.
As dumb as he looks.
He has nothing left to prove. He really doesn't. But if he wants to prove that he's the baddest man on the planet, he's got his chance. And Matt also said Joe versus Bryan at WrestleMania 33. Would be pretty cool. Is Bryan still around then? I know he's not that old, but I just feel like his injury history now may start to mount up within the next year and a half.
And this is another thing with Ring of Honor. This, like, you have those guys that get utilized in, you know, their first initial run in WWE, and then they just like whatever. That with Daniel Bryan, and then you know they did that with Matt Sydal, Evan Bourne. He had his little initial run, and oh, that's a cool finisher. This guy's really athletic, but then he's whatever, and then he goes.
Oh, my neck! Oh,
he goes back to the Indies. He goes back to Ring of Honor.
Puts on a show.
Big name, big star. And I think that's the thing, is like you have this revolving door now, and that's good for wrestling.
Good for ROH too.
It is.
Because when a guy comes back from the WWE, even though, like, to them, he was a star at ROH, now he's Evan Bourne from WWE coming back. He's coming back home.
Yeah. I mean, you use that as a selling point.
Yeah. Sometimes they need a break too. You can get old. Yeah. I don't know how the Briscoes are still doing it.
And I mean,
down at ROH and killing it. Like, because their character, because main events and stuff.
And I mean, if Daniel decides, okay, you know, I'm getting treated like shit here, you know, maybe it's time to like kind of redefine. Like, I've obviously made a lot of money here. Living a comfortable life. Don't have any kids.
I'm gonna hide Twitter on my phone because I don't want to go. Because I follow too many wrestling people.
Yeah,
like I don't even have to search for anything. It pisses me off.
It just pops up.
Man, I don't.
Brian Alvarez.
All you people, don't tweet me spoilers.
Insider. It's
and then like Anthony will like say
Anthony.
something.
Yes, I swear to God, it's gonna be Rajan this year.
I turned it off.
It's gonna be
for
Rajan,
like
the guy who
8
hates,
hours.
the guy who hates spoilers.
Yeah, everybody needs to be here like noon, so nobody's seeing anything that we're not.
Turn in your phones. That's a policy. Turn in your phones.
Turn in your phones,
dude.
Like Derek Jeter, he makes all his guests turn their phones.
Yeah. Yeah. But maybe that's the thing, that a revolving door. That I think both companies help each other. Then bring in Ring of Honor talent.
I think it Mike said just randomly comment dog's ass. my cable tweet. I didn't hear it. I thought she cussed.
Wow, dude! I saw that and was like, "What is he talking about?" Because I wasn't watching Raw at the time. I was like, "Wait, what is he talking about? Did she really say dog's ass?" And then I watched the promo and I'm like, "Wait, what was he talking about?" He does some hilarious shit on here. Swaggy D, man. Unfortunately, he couldn't make it, but we're gonna have full house. I don't know how we're gonna fit everybody on the screen for Mania. Because you got to think.
Oh, they're bringing out it.
Oh yeah. Oh, sweet.
We'll have the whole so it's gonna be a whole thing. It's gonna be crazy. I can see it. Actually, I'm probably gonna set it up on both TVs.
That does just classic.
Jesus. So true.
So true.
That's what I'll probably do. I'll put. I know what I'll do. I'll have like this TV over that TV over here. That TV, I guess. Facing that way, and like kind of close over there, and then I'll have that TV over there, and I'll put the laptop hooked up with the WWE Network on this one, and then on that one, and then PlayStation to this one. So we'll have both of them going at the same time. It's gonna be nuts.
I feel like I have to go. I feel like I have to be here early to help set up. Because that sounds.
It's gonna be like noon, dude. We're gonna be broadcast.
Yeah.
We need snacks.
We gotta get. Oh shit! We gotta get. Good thing I get
paid.
Need
costumes.
Good thing I get paid this week. Honestly, for Dean, I don't even need anything.
You need a jacket? We're about the same size. I can give you my black one. It's
I
kind
got
of
a black one. That's kind of tight.
Works.
So yeah. Well, I can be Brock.
Gray tank.
I can be Brock too.
Big enough to be. I mean, Brock's.
We're the same height.
Yeah, that's true. That I'm not big enough to be any of these guys. Let's be honest. I'll be Renee Young. Let's make it realistic.
Yeah.
Lillian Garcia.
I'll be a ref.
Oh shit! I'll be ref. That's a great idea. All famous refs.
Mike's gonna be like one black ref that does the diva match.
He should just be Teddy Long. Throw it back and be Teddy Long.
Throw him a bone.
That's a great idea. We'll all be refs.
We'll be refs. Yeah,
we shouldn't have said it on here. We should just go in all ref shirts. Go to the Halloween store or wherever.
Oh man, Party City, whatever it's called. You just get ref outfits.
Oh, I wonder if they must have them, right? We should. They gotta be cheap, right?
That's so
like probably like $5 or something. It's like little.
It's out of season. Nobody's dressing up this year, like right now.
Referees. We gotta get patches and stuff.
Patches.
How many famous refs? I mean, there's enough. There's like 5, 6 of us.
Oh man. All right. I mean, Mike would be Teddy Long for sure. That's his boy.
We're gonna have a tag team match, player. 6-man tag.
I mean, I guess that
I
makes
like Teddy Long.
I love Teddy Long. He had so much swag, dude. He was a man.
I know. He's the only manager in history that like seduce the divas. Notice I said manager. Vince did that a lot.
I mean, I guess that would make one of us like Tony Kimmel or no, because he's a ring announcer or a rest.
Who's what's his name? Mike Chioda.
Mike Chioda, yeah, that's a good one.
Nobody really looks like Mike Chioda. One of us. We'll just have to be them.
We have to I guess I'll have to get a haircut.
That's serious. No, you could be. You could grab a wig, a little short blonde wig, and be. What's his name? What's his name? I forget.
Charles Robinson.
Yeah, that could be Charles. Charles Barkley.
He looks like he looks like an Oompa Loompa.
You can still pull it off.
Dude,
We only
he
have
really
two
does.
white people.
He really
We're
does.
limited.
He really does look like a little Oompa Loompa.
Okay, so you need a blonde wig. I can try to be.
Why do I need a blonde wig?
Well, because it's longer than that.
Well, that's true. That's true.
Kyoto,
My
I
God.
could just like get I can get the John Cena.
The John Cena cut.
I'll wear.
Yeah.
Maybe they got a Mike Kyoto mask.
Surely they do. He's such a famous ref.
They should.
We should
Who
invite
else is
Jacob
there?
over so he could be Todd Sinclair from Ring of Honor.
Somebody should be. Who's that dude that's always JBL is always talking about? He's controversial. He came out not the other day.
Oh God,
or
Scott
something.
Armstrong.
Scott Armstrong.
Dude, okay.
He's got white hair now, doesn't he?
Yeah.
And then there's always what's his name that was with the part of the Brett Screw Brett. What was his name? I blank.
Earl
I know
Hebner.
all the Earl Hebner.
Earl
I know all
Hebner.
these freaking guys.
We know all. This is sad. We know the refs' names.
Dude, Charles Robinson. I was
Dude,
talking.
he was so
to you
fast.
when he was running down that ramp during Edge Undertaker.
Was that 24?
Oh my God.
Dude, that was so
He was
fast.
running, so whoever's Charles will have to run over here from the church. Just, I was just like, don't fall,
Dude,
don't
I know.
fall.
Oh my God.
I felt so bad.
Dude, he was so fast.
Dipping.
Oh my God.
Or we could do managers, not managers like managers of Raw, like Bischoff, Teddy,
Oh,
Shane, Stephanie.
I gotta be Shane. Go you.
I would want to be Bischoff. I could get the black hair. I
Okay.
could go old Bischoff, or I guess young
Bishop. WCW
Old
Bishop.
Bischoff, yeah.
Okay. And I guess I'll be Shane O'Mac. What the?
You gotta take a big bump.
Take a big.
I gotta screw
take
somebody.
A huge bump. Gotta go through the window.
Mike would be Teddy. Rajon would be Booker T. Did
No,
he be a manager at one point?
No, he would be what's his name? AP from the PTP that got
Jesus.
fired for the Kobe thing. Oh my God, this is
Anthony
so
would
good.
be Vicky. Sorry, Anthony. It's only Spanish the person I can think of.
Not even Armando Estrada. This
Was
is
he
Vicky.
the manager at one point? Of Raw?
You said managers.
Not managers, like manager of Raw or SmackDown.
Oh,
No, well,
That was
I mean,
good.
if he's gonna be a Spanish guy, it's gotta be fucking Al Del Rio's guy.
oh, Ricardo.
Yeah, he could be. I could see, although I could see him as a what's his name, Umaga's guy. That'd be. I would love to see Jacob Gardner come here as Umaga. That would be perfect.
Maybe we should do like just famous, not like big top name wrestlers, but just like
Anybody,
just
honestly.
anybody. Like I'll be JBL because I kind of
dude, you
look
could
like
do
JBL.
And everybody gets to hit one finishing move on the night.
Get it, that
You don't
clothesline.
want to get it from JBL because that'll hurt.
Dude, I would-
I need a trampoline.
I gotta say, just because Mike's just a goofy guy, like he'd probably be the worst one to take the clothesline. No, he'd be the worst one to take a clothesline. He'd just take it so awkward. He'd be like, oh,
he get hurt. You couldn't.
Dude,
You gotta think about their health.
we gotta think. We gotta look
He'd
at.
definitely be the Godfather.
Do any of us have health insurance?
Well,
No.
my mom and dad somewhere.
I don't think we do. I really don't think I do right now. But yeah, he'd be the Mike would be the Godfather for sure.
Rajon would be the boogeyman.
No, Mike's gonna man, fuck the Godfather. I'm Moose.
Rajon would be freaking.
He'd probably try to squeeze him and be like, I'm Dean Ambrose, guys.
He'd be Bray Wyatt. Oh, Bray
Bray Wyatt.
I got a beard.
He would. He'd be in that like Bulls beanie. Like I'm Bray Wyatt.
I need if I could get a trench coat and some long hair, I could pull off Undertaker. Tall man.
I'm bigger
The
than
top
you.
hat.
I'm bigger than you.
Yeah, but who are you? Who are you?
I guess I'd be like Dean or JBL. Or somebody. Yeah, I guess you could put it.
Well, because if I'm Undertaker and you're JBL, JBL's 6'8", Undertaker's 6'10".
Okay.
That's about the same. So I'd be wearing boots.
Well, yeah. Yeah, that's true.
Actually, boots are probably going to be way too expensive for this little venture.
No.
I'd like a pair of $100 boots to wear one time.
$120 boots. Wrestling boots to
Just
wear
have to
once.
spray paint some $2 boots black. And then get some long black hair. But I'm thinking Sting. What's my hair looking like?
But dude,
It's not long enough. Damn it. What I look like right now I look like what's his name?
Though, man. You'd have to use a
I could do short hair Sting.
you just have to keep it wet.
Seth Rollins style.
That's Rollins style, dude. You'd have to
But right now I look
you'd have
like
to carry a spray bottle.
what's the
Like
dude
no
that,
baseball bat.
they even referenced him tonight. The guy that used to always botch every single line and they fired him. Oh man, he was like manager of Raw for like 6 months or something, and he was just
Brad
awful.
Maddox?
No.
Oh.
Wait. No, damn it. They referenced him tonight.
You could be Brad Maddox.
I could be Matt Striker.
Matt Striker?
Bring a chalkboard everywhere.
Yeah.
Dean Simon would be fun. Yeah,
Who the hell?
check out the hair like this though. That's a wrestler right there. That's CM Punk right there.
That is CM Punk.
I was
Get some
thinking
fake tattoos.
letting my beard grow and shaving a Jeff Hardy form. That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah.
No, you don't like it. I can tell.
I did the thing.
You didn't like it.
Well, yeah.
CM Punk. Yeah, they
Punk-
do have the body
Punker.
suits.
Yeah, you gotta be.
Those are expensive.
No, you don't have to get bodies. You just have to
Just draw a bunch of
just
bad tattoos.
Shitty
a Pepsi
tattoos.
logo and a bunch of
Pepsi
squiggly lines.
logo.
That's the only one I know.
Yeah. The G.I. Joe Cobra.
I need to find a random girl and just put a spider on her and call her AJ.
Which isn't really that hard to do.
What? Find a random girl to put a
Find
spider
a
on.
random girl.
What else? You guys got any ideas? Maybe the pirate version of what's his name that just got released a couple months ago?
You talking about that pirate dude, the legit pirate dude?
Wasn't he played by
I can't remember his name right now. He was a legit pirate.
Drew Galloway?
Oh, okay.
Didn't he play a pirate?
No, he just had like an accent. There was somebody that was a
Somebody was
legit
a pirate. His character was a pirate. He swung in.
Yeah, that was terrible.
That's kind of cool though. Because I was a kid and I'm like, pirates, cool. What was his name? Jordan Pratt should come here and be a Big E.
Bobby Lashley.
Actually, he really should be the masterpiece. And
Chris
take
Pratt.
race out of things. He'd be the masterpiece. Actually, no, he doesn't have the ass for that.
Dude, if he's the masterpiece, I'm Randy Orton. What the hell? There's no way he's the masterpiece.
Okay, it's not that big.
Dude, just come in here like, yeah.
Masterpiece is huge. Like Jordan Pratt would have to be lifting for the next 5 years to look like a masterpiece.
The masterpiece. He'd have to void up.
He was so dude.
Dude,
He was the perfect sculpture of a human. You know.
Now that I see that he posted on our page, who would Ray be?
Oh, he would be. Oh, what's his name? The dude that
Spike
does all,
Dudley.
no, the dude that does all the shoot interviews. That used to book for freaking A. What is his name? Come on, the dude that cusses like Jim Cornette. Right would be Jim Cornette. He looks just like him. Oh my god.
You have to give him the big glasses.
No, he's already got some. He'd be skinny Jim Cornette.
Dude, he would love it too. Because he doesn't know who Jim Cornette is. He'd just be like, okay, I'll be Jim Cornette. God. Oh my god, dude. No, I can't even look at Jim Cornette the same, but I really haven't been able to look at Jim Cornette in the right
What's
sense.
its own?
Just be like, WrestleMania party this Sunday. Bring chips, beer, and just those glasses. That's it. I really would have to grow out my hair a little more to be Dean. That's
So
for
you got
sure.
6 days, so get a move
6
on.
days. Yeah, I got 6 days to get this going. You gotta get a gray beater, I guess, too. My God. Let's just turn
Keep it under $5. Let's see if we can all keep it under $5.
$5, man. I got it. Yeah. Dean's easy. Dean's easy. Like I can be Dean right now. I am Dean right now. Dude. I'm Dean Ambrose right now. For sure.
You're pretty close.
I'm Dean Ambrose. No doubt. Blue jeans. Gray. Damn it. What you...
I bet he'll actually come just to have a friend.
Probably will.
All right, if Dom's at the house, who is he?
Dom?
He could be Armando.
What? He's Armando. But we gotta find a movement in Maga.
Jacob Gardner! Spike his hair, or whatever. How was his hair?
It was like weird braids.
Yeah, weird braids that were,
yeah.
Give him some fake tattoos. They were fake anyway. He had tattoos on his face, dude. Umaga was no joke.
Man.
I miss Umaga.
We need an Iron Sheik. Iron Sheik's my guy. Follow the dude on Twitter. Follow the Iron Sheik on Twitter if you really want to see some funny stuff. Man. He just posts the most random stuff that makes no sense.
I'm trying to look at myself and be like, who the hell can I be?
Punk.
I could be Punk.
All you gotta do is get a hoodie.
Chew gum.
Chew gum. Be informal.
I have a hoodie.
Make
Be informal. Look how sophisticated that sounds. Be informal.
Be informal.
Being honest.
And make stupid jokes.
I can just draw myself for a whole day, so that'd be fun.
That's true.
That'd be hard though. I need somebody.
I mean, you wouldn't have to get ripped in 6 days either.
No.
Who else? I guess
I
Vince.
really want to be Sting though.
Vince Rockman could be Daniel Bryan. Just give him a big beard.
I think I want to be Sting because I want the face paint. The face paint thing, it sounds really fun.
I know.
But I also want
your face
to
paint.
incorporate a beard somehow. But he's at least got a little paint.
Oh, dude, I could be Devitt.
Could be Devitt.
That'd be I'd have to get up at 6 in the morning just to be here at noon.
Oh no, you could. I mean, it wouldn't have to be perfect. We could just have a face painting session.
Right. Just like
at least Sting's is just like all
like,
white, and then you got your little black strips or drips, whatever the hell you want to call them.
Devitt's is so intricate.
Yeah, it goes down to his chest.
Jeff Hardy.
I thought Jeff would be pretty fun to do that, and then purple and blue, and then rip up some whatever.
Pantyhose. It's actually pantyhose. Do you know that?
How far is it all the way, or is it?
It's like up to here.
Okay, that's right.
Yeah.
It's like a shooting sleeve, basically.
Yeah. God, that bump that he took though. What was that? A couple months ago? Has he even come back yet?
I don't
I haven't
know.
even been paying
Sure
attention
he
to
has.
it. Surely, God. But I mean, anything we want to actually talk about Raw? I mean,
Hey, it's WrestleMania week, okay?
but I mean, we're gonna be talking about stuff that happened this Raw
Right.
all week, dude. Like this is WrestleMania week. Like that should be like the name of the video.
Shit.
You already made the name of the video.
No, I like randomly clicked on Ray's name and messaging.
Oh,
Oh no, and he messaged me and now it says I saw it. Crap. He messaged me like 5 days ago. I don't like
eh.
Ray.
That's a lie.
No, what really happened though is like he picked somebody up and then he's Mike Adamley. Shout out to Anthony.
What?
He was trying to tell me. I turned off the notifications. My bad, Anthony.
Oh, wow.
Shout out to you though.
Anthony's our
It
guy.
says you saw it already, man. You got caught.
I got caught.
Mike Adamley. That's what I was talking about. He was the guy that kept botching everything.
I don't remember that guy though. At all.
My bad, Anthony. He was on mute because I didn't want to get spoiled.
I saw it and I was like, "Who the fuck is Mike Adamley?" I had to think about it for a while.
Damn it! I was sitting here thinking.
Damn it!
Put exclamation points. Mike Adamley! Exclamation point. Mike Adamley. Mike Adamley.
Twice. Like, how many times did you put that on there? Mike Adamley. Watch wrestling. 3 times. I couldn't remember his name.
Adamley.
I didn't know who he was.
All right, so Sting, CM Punk, 2 options.
CM Punk is so much easier.
It is easier.
And it's our boy.
Chicago's hometown. I have white face paint though.
Like Chicago's hometown favorite. Like
face paint is fun.
Face paint is fun.
And I do want to wear a trench coat.
Damn it. I guess your
trench coats are pretty cool. And it's crazy all day.
What's funny
CM Punk's kind of, I don't even know if you want to hang out with him, to be honest, because he's just a sarcastic
prick.
I don't want to go to a Cubs game with him, but like if we're just hanging out, I would have nothing to say to him.
Colt Cabana would be more chill to hang out with.
Freaking Dean Ambrose would probably be a hoot, but I feel like CM Punk would. Not that he's like a bad guy. Yeah, good try.
Good try there, buddy.
So Sting, I gotta weigh my options here. All right, I'm not gonna do CM Punk because I want to be my character, and I'm not sure what I would do with CM Punk.
And I mean, you're not sarcastic, asshole.
Yeah.
Well,
let's be honest.
Let's be real.
But Sting, I could just walk around being quiet or being crazy, one of the two, depending on the mood at the time.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
And you're thinking
Colt Cabana.
Okay.
Can I be Colt Cabana?
You can be whatever you want as long as you can pull it off.
All I have to do is like wear a hat and just like take selfies with people. Like
no offense, but you could be Miz.
Ah, god damn it! I know. Could. Everybody tells me this, man. Everybody
nail the Miz. I was just thinking
when I meet people and say that they're.
Let me see. Wait, no, you got it. Oh, it's the Miz. I'm the Miz. It's the Miz.
I don't like his character. I can't be that douchebag.
Oh man, my hair doesn't look nearly as good with that sunglasses. Let me see if I can get a Randy Orton going here.
Well. There it is, Randy. Randy Orton. Yep. I can see it. That's Randy Orton. Dude. Why did we miss this?
What's up?
Matt and Nick Jackson, the Young Bucks.
I was gonna bring them up earlier. Do you think they're a WWE possibility? They're very good friends with a lot of talent on the roster.
And Dolph Ziggler has been tweeting that.
Yeah, all the time. I could throw super kicks all day long.
Dude, we could throw super kicks on everybody. Just
ooh, that was not good. One more. Sometimes.
Are you ready? Are you ready? Super kick out of nowhere. That's gotta be their thing now. Yeah. Dude, it's like you got the Randy Orton thing nailed.
Oh, that feels good.
That's pretty weird.
All right.
But I mean, the first one was really good. First one was like legit Randy Orton.
You gotta get this. You gotta get like a pompous.
You have to get an arrogant, cocky
like,
swagger. Yeah, like
better. And you just just one.
Yeah, there it is. There it is.
I wonder if he does it one way most of the time.
He does it this way most of the time, right? He gets up on the times up.
He turns his body. Yeah, that's just easy.
Yeah, totally. That's the thing. He does it that way.
What was Batista's?
He gets up on the is.
Yeah, he just flexed.
None of us have big enough muscles.
No, nobody can pull off Batista.
I mean, yeah. I totally Nick Jackson, I guess. Tiny.
What's funny is that we're a lot bigger than them.
They're like probably 5'10".
9, 5'10".
But we're like 6'2", 6'3".
Ray, I'm your brother, Holmes.
Oh,
you know?
shit.
I love you like a brother and everything. And Dominic, that's my boy, but I don't like you, Holmes. That's Ray's son, by the way.
Yeah.
But I don't like you. You know, you may be family, but families fight, okay? And we have to fight now, because that's my boy. That's my son, Dominic. That's not your boy, Ray. Remember when you couldn't have a son and I stepped in? That's not yours. I'm the papi, Ray. Who's your papi? Eddie. Uncle Eddie is papi.
Dude, that was like the worst but best story ever. Like, basically,
It was like an actual storyline, and I botched the whole thing. I took a real storyline and fricked it up.
so,
My throat really hurts, or else that would have been better.
I mean, I
would love to be Eddie, but I just can't.
could do Macho Man.
Oh, I almost wrecked my voice.
Yeah, I saw that face.
Caught myself. Ran out of air.
Yeah, I could do that. But I couldn't stand the $5.
You would not be able to breathe by the end of the night.
I wouldn't be able to
You
do a
just keep
video.
walking around.
I would have.
Ooh, yeah.
Dude, I would.
That was pretty
Dude,
good.
I wouldn't have a voice. To
I
do a
feel like
video.
you'd be better at Macho Man when you have a sore throat. Because it just allows more, more bass. Because my voice is deeper right now.
I really have to watch a promo. Because for some reason, all of the lines that I had, that I memorized, that I can do, I know I can.
Oh yeah, you ask me if the Macho can. Well, I'm going to tell you that the Macho Man can and always will. Wait a second.
Wait, he always does this stuff where he's like,
he's turning around.
back to everybody. Ah, God. I gotta think of these. It'll happen before the video for sure.
You need to get Alan here to do the Macho Man Race 7.
Can you do a good Macho?
I think you can.
I feel like his voice couldn't get deep enough.
He's got that rap album. I mean,
He's got the rap album. That's
Yeah.
good. Every song is, oh yeah. Then he goes into, it's so funny. It's like Justin Timberlake when they're like, you ready to go in, JT? Oh yeah, I'm getting ready to go in. Like, that's the Macho Man album in a nutshell. Is just him saying that before every song. But I gotta think of these lines.
Hold on. Vince is saying that 13 was better than ours. I predict that.
What?
And Intramuros.
That's the first thing that pops up on my feed. Oh man. Oh really? I'm being ready to like delete this bitch. For real. Ashley Marie Spinelli. I don't like. I'm so sick of this woman, Ronda Rousey, and who all wants to fight her.
Ronda Rousey's a beast. I don't
Dude,
care.
I don't give a shit, dude. If a Texans cheerleader actually wants to fight Ronda Rousey, I'd see Ronda Rousey kick her ass. I'd love to see it. That's awesome. Dude. And it's so funny, man. The chicks that like knock on Ronda Rousey are like the most selfish. They're all about themselves. Like, oh, I'm gonna post 85 selfies a day, and make all these sexual references and all this shit, and like not wear anything. But fuck Ronda Rousey because she's a beast. And really. Challenge?
He said he wouldn't come, or he's gonna come, but he won't dress up. And I'm like, no.
No, that's the only way you're coming, dude. Like, if you're not gonna dress up, I don't care if you have chips and beer. We'll just take the chips and beer and just close the door. It's the only way. But I brought chips and beer. That'll be his first thing, and that's how he'll say it. Ray, is that not what he would do? But I brought chips and beer. You said to bring chips and beer. Yeah, we said to dress up like Jim Cornette. Get the hell out of here. All he's got to do is wear glasses. Oh, God. Just wait until you see this in full effect at WrestleMania on our WrestleMania video. My God, it's going to be awesome.
All right. We should end it.
We should probably end this thing, yeah.
Shout out to Red Bull, official sponsor.
Keeping us going.
GT Lucid Productions. We'll see you.
Got our own production crew.
I don't know when we'll see you.
Friday, probably.
Yeah, because this is WWE week. This is an NXT. This is WrestleMania week.
Yeah.
We're probably gonna be Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We're gonna do something for you probably every day, and then Sunday is gonna be a marathon.
Saturday we should do Ring of Honor at least because they'll have the TV show that week. Kyle O'Reilly versus Mojo. That's enough to do a video up. Yeah.
All right. So yeah, this weekend's gonna be crazy. So join us.
Hell yeah. Straight Edge Hitman signing out.
JT literally signing out.
Like a grain of sand in the Sahara Desert. Yeah, you're just nothing. Comparatively speaking, you're nothing but garbage. Yeah.
That's it. That's all I got right now. That's all I got right now.
I just wanted to keep going to see what you would do. You're not moving.
Nothing but a cup of coffee in the